the daily wake up. Visualize your future, behave in ways needed to create your future, execute your new behaviors to fulfill your mission. We are mission chasers.
Good morning, gentlemen. This is John Vickers, owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the Courageous Men program. We help men like you become the most elite versions of themselves through fitness, faith, family, and finances. And this is the Daily Wake Up. Now, in life, we have a shit ton of people that come in and out of it. We have more people that come in and out of our lives than people that stay in our lives for an extended period of time. And there's a reason behind all of it, right? There's a reason behind somebody coming into our lives. Right now, my wife, Megan, she's gotten closer to friends. She's made friends with a lot of women from Maddie, our middle daughter's cheer team. And she got very close to one of them, got close to another one, and the three of them were together a lot. Well, one of the three makes some decisions that my wife and the other wife did not agree with. And she started being kind of wild about things she was saying, wild about things that she was doing, just moving in a direction that these two just did not agree with. And then as she's doing these things, she's making excuses for everything, like blaming it on everything, never taking responsibility for anything. Like it's actually fucking ridiculous. Like everything is a mental health problem. Everything's her mental issues and this and that and all of this going on. And it's absolute craziness, right? I understand there are mental health issues in this world. But oftentimes those mental health issues are things that could be taken care of by us taking blame for shit that we're doing rather than pushing it off on somebody else, blaming somebody else for shit that isn't going on like we want it to. But I'm not going to get into that part of it. So I say this because at times you question why some people come into your life, right? You question why like this bad experience is there in your life. But ultimately, everything comes into our life for a reason. Every person comes into our life for a reason. God puts a person into our life for a reason. But when God puts somebody into our life for a reason, like there's always a lesson behind it. But a lot of times we don't necessarily dig deep and start to realize what that lesson is. Sometimes we will just kind of ignore that lesson and just continue to push this person away or push this lesson away. But the thing is like there's a lesson in all of it. And when we think about this, like when I think about this situation with my wife and this other woman, I think the lesson is that there are boundaries that we have to set and we have to read people a little bit quicker. And I say this about her because right from the beginning, she was like over the top with stuff like just things that I just was not expecting. Like for me, like I had just met her, right? And she gave me a hug and she kissed me on my cheek, and I'm like, fuck, like I'm a grown man. Like what is this woman doing? And then like right away we had just met her, and she kept saying I love you every time we left. Okay, love you. Like I don't know you. Like for me to say I love you, like I gotta at least know you, and I gotta know about you, and I gotta know like what you're about, what your values are, where you stand, what things are like in your life. And come to find out, like she had done the same type of thing to another pair of friends, and she tried to blame everything on this other pair, and specifically this one other person. But this pair separated from her because of decisions that she made and things that she was making. So this lesson like was to just do a little bit more research, get a little bit more idea about this person, because there are always three sides to a story. There's one person's side, there's this person's side, and then there's the truth. So there's always these three pieces of the puzzle. But there's a lesson to be learned in everything good, everything bad. As I look back in my life, like people coming into my life, people going out of my life, like there was always a lesson. It's crazy, my mentor just, I'm going through some pretty deep work myself on being resentful of myself, other people, other things going on in my life. And one thing that I've figured out working with this mentor pretty quickly was that I'm very resentful towards other people that are in my business. So he was like, man, like it's time for you to become a leader and be the person that leads this group of people rather than being the one that is talking down on this group of people. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. And he's like, what I want you to do, I want you to reach out to these other people. So I did. And when I did reach out to these other people, my weight was just lifted off my shoulders. And I just became so much more like relaxed and calm because of that one simple moment. And then that night I had a dream about one of these other people. And I was like, oh fuck, like this is crazy. This is wild. Like it's pretty crazy. But I tell you this, and I want you to realize, I want you to actually think about why certain people are in your life, why they came into your life, why something happened in your life, and what the lesson truly was for that person to be in your life and out of your life. It might have been just a short second that this person was in your life, but there's a reason for all of it. So just think about that. All right. Now, obviously you're listening to this podcast. There's a reason for you to fall upon this podcast, whether you are already connected with me or whether you're just connecting with me now. If you want to connect even further, go ahead and go in the descriptions. You can connect with me through there. And guys, I'm always here to help you. You can reach out if you need anything fitness, you need anything family-based, finances-based, like I'm here, I can help you. All right, so just please reach out to me. I'm here to help, and I would love for you to connect outside of this podcast so we can speak. That's all I have for you today. I want you to chase your fucking mission. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.